Hey guys, I just thought I would do a quick video before the actual tutorial, just showing you the finished picture. And the tutorial I did was about a month and a half ago, so I did it about a month and a half ago, and so anyway, I hope you enjoy the following tutorial, and this is the finished picture. Hello everyone, I am back with another drawing tutorial, and in this video I'm going to show you how to color anime or manga style eyes and cat ears. And I'm going to first start out with this girl's eyes. The colors I'm going to be using for her eyes are jade green and muted turquoise for the colors on her eyes, and I'm using markers to color with, and the brand, as many of you guys know, are called Prismacolor markers. So I am going to start off with jade green, and I am zoom in a little bit so people can see what I am doing. So I'm just going to color around basically give her like the color of her eyes and color around the little reflections that I drew in her eyes. Just gonna color everything in just to make it easier. Okay, now I'm gonna use a color called muted turquoise. And I'm just going to darken some of the areas with the blue color. Okay, now I'm going to use a color called Cool Gray 30%. And this is just going to be for the black part of her eye. Now I'm going to use a slightly darker color. This is the Cool Gray 70%. I'm just coloring in the middle of her eye, a little bit on top, but leaving the rest with the regular color. Now I'm going to use a white gel pen to add highlights to her eyes and brighten the ones that I already made. Okay, well, I am almost done with her eyes. I'm going to add a little bit more of the Cool Gray 70%. A little bit more of muted turquoise just around her eye. Alright, easy as that. Now I'm going to go on to coloring her ears. And the first color I'm going to be using is French Gray 30%. And I'm just going to fill in all the areas. with the gray color. Now I'm going to be going on to a slightly darker color, of a different tone. I'm using actually French gray 50% and darkening the areas just a little bit, like around her ear and on the tips of her ears. And notice how I'm adding like little line strokes. It kind of gives the impression that the ear is kind of fuzzy. So if you add like little short strokes, it kind of makes it look, the ear, a little furry. So I'm just kind of doing that on underneath her ear, a little bit on the edges here, and on the tips of her ears also. Now I'm going to change colors a little bit. I'm actually going to use a color called Sand, and this should just kind of add a slightly different tone. Kind of adds a little bit of kind of a beige, brown, light brown tone to the ears. I'm just adding little dots everywhere. You can see how nicely it kind of gives kind of a texture. Also doing it on the ends of her ears to give it a little bit different color so the ear won't look all gray. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Alright, I am almost done. I'm just going to add a few more little colors. This one is called Cinnamon Toast. And I'm just going to put this color on top of the other ones. There's also kind of another brownish beige color. Put it a little bit on the outside of her ears. Okay, on to one of the last colors, and this one is called Light Tan. This is a little bit darker than the other ones. Also going to add it underneath her ears and a little bit to the sides. Alright, well, I am almost finished. And really, ears and eyes are pretty much some of the easiest parts to do. It really doesn't take that much skill to color that. And I'm going to just run everything over with a colorless blender, at least on the ears. Just kind of blends everything together just a little bit. So also going to put just a little bit more of cinnamon toast. And a little bit more of the French Gray 50%. Okay, well, I am pretty much done. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video was helpful. I will be back with more videos pretty soon.